Hi, this is Ghost. And today in Sims 4, instead of creating cats and dogs as Pokemon, I'm gonna create some dogs as famous cartoon dogs. You know, like Scooby-Doo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Blue from Blue's Clues. I'll be doing some of those today. And I will be doing a lot of them. I probably won't stop and talk about them after I do each one. I'll probably just do them all and then talk about them afterwards. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with Scooby-Doo, everyone's favorite Great Dane. Let me just get a reference up and let's begin. Believe I'm done. I can't make any more dogs. So, yeah, let's take a look at each one of these dogs. This is Scooby-Doo. First dog, he's Great Dane. I think I did pretty well on Scooby-Doo. He looks pretty much like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, like, I can barely tell the difference between him and the cartoon version. This is Snoopy. Snoopy was a bit harder to do because the black coloring on his ears and back and tail are not solid, so yeah, that was a little difficult, but I think he turned out alright. He looks pretty good. The collar was a little bit hard, but I think that collar suits him, even though he doesn't have a tag in the cartoon version. But yeah, looks pretty much like Snoopy. His eyes are a little too big, but that's as small as I can make them. Then we got Courage, the cowardly dog. Courage is a dog that is one of those dogs that I never really thought of as being a real life dog ever. He's just so cartoony, I've never seen him, that I could never imagine him as a real dog. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, apparently his breed is unknown, but it's theorized that he's a Jack Russell Terrier, which is why I made him one. So, hopefully that's alright with you guys. I mean, I think he looks pretty couragey to me. He looks scared. And he's got the spots. Next up, we've got Blue from Blue's Clues, who is a girl. Okay, I gotta make sure I have all the genders correct. Alright, that's fine. Blue from Blue's Clues was one of my favorite characters as a kid. I had, like, a Blue's Clue stuffed animal. I had Blue's Clues pajamas. I had Blue's Clues, like Steve's chair. I stopped watching when they replaced Steve with Joe. I was too old to be watching Blue's Clues by then, but I was still mad. Anyway, I think she came out rather good. I'm not sure if I got the color exactly correct, but, I mean, it's blue. Looks pretty much like blue to me. Next up is Astro, who was surprisingly hard to do, but also easy to do, considering the only thing I had to work on was his face, really. Which, I think turned out pretty good for what I was going for. Yeah, I have nothing to say about Astro. In terms of these traits, I really had I couldn't remember what Astro was like in the show. I can't remember if he talked, if he didn't talk, if he was lazy, active, adventurous, if he was a good dog, a bad dog. I couldn't really remember, so I just gave him the same traits that I gave Scooby. Well, except for the glutton part. I didn't give him that. Instead of gluttony, I gave him loyalty. Next up, we've got Jake the dog, who was very easy to do. I mean, I thought it would be a good idea to do Jake the dog. I was like, yes, Jake the dog, we're doing Jake the dog. And then I started doing him, and I was like, this dog has no markings. He's just yellow. He's just a yellow bulldog. I gave him some black around the eyes, and I erased his paw prints, and that's about all I did. Because, well, Jake the dog doesn't have that many markings. He's a boy! He's a girl! Ah! He needs to be a boy. Alright, next up we've got Pluto from Mickey Mouse. Again, pretty simple. A little less simple than Jake, but not as complex as Snoopy, or Courage, or Blue. I like how he turned out. He looks like Pluto. The collar needed a bit of work. Oh, same for Astro. Astro's collar does not look like that at all, but whatever. I gave them green collars. They both have green collars. This one doesn't have a tag on it. Neither does Astro. Astro has like a weird space-looking collar. But whatever. I did my best. And last but not least, we got Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Ren was pretty difficult to do, but also pretty easy again because he's just one color, pretty much, no markings. He's got these pink ears, well, pink ear and sides anyway, and a lot of wrinkles on his face. And a big smile, but sometimes he's frowning, but the picture I was looking at, he was smiling. And on his head are 3 hairs, which I don't know how good or bad that looks, but hopefully it looks alright because he's got 3 hairs on his head sometimes. I don't know, if you don't like it, you can just erase it easily by copying the color of his body and coloring over it. And that's all the cartoon dogs. I think they all came out pretty well. I'm really liking Scooby. I think I'm gonna actually use Scooby. And maybe actually these first 4. I'm not sure about the last 4. Maybe I got tired. But they're alright. They were just kind of easy to do compared to the first 4. Anyway, I might return to doing this. Maybe I'll make cartoon cats next time. You know, Garfield, Stimpy, other cats, Periwinkle. That's from Blue's Clues. But for now, that's all. I'm gonna put these on the gallery. Oh, yeah, I gotta put these on the gallery. Holy frick. Okay, let me do that. Aha! I knew it! I knew if I didn't check what genders you were, that one of you was gonna be the wrong one, and I was right. Okay, everyone's the correct gender now. Now we can upload to the gallery. Alright, guys. It's on the gallery for everyone to download and enjoy. Hopefully you guys like the dogs. And that's all for this time. Thanks for watching. God dang it, Scooby-Doo isn't in hashtag frick. Should have put hashtag Scooby, hashtag Doo. Oh well, now I've got 2 hashtag Scoobies. Oh, that's fine, whatever. Anyway, bye. And I just realized I didn't put any traits for Ren. Did I put traits for you? Yes, I did. Oh, well, he's vocal. Oh, well, that's all he needs, really. What else is he? I really don't know. Smart and independent, sure. Oh, well, he didn't need traits. Bye!